Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Scorp Queen Intuition, and welcome back if you are returning. So this is your December monthly reading, all right? So I want to see who and what is coming towards you guys for the month of December. What you can expect, good or bad. Okay, we're going to put it out there, all right? Now, it could resonate with you if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements are in Pisces. But please keep in mind that it may not all resonate because it is a monthly prediction. So you do have to give the month and the energy time to play out. So maybe go back and look at it later, okay? Also, check your other placements as well. So let's see who and what is coming towards Pisces for December. Let's see what you guys got going on for the rest of the month. Got turn away and awareness. Somebody else had that thing. Let's see what we got. So definitely could be awareness. You just had awareness and now you have inner knowing. So there is something that you guys already know that's necessary. And especially could be about turning away from someone or just turning your back on something here. Okay. Your intuition could be on a different, could, really be really high this month. Wow, look at that. Awareness. There's something that you guys really, really already know down in your soul. Okay, you're aware of what needs to be done. It's a heightened sense of like enlightenment right now for you. Okay. Ooh. Re-energize keeps showing itself, so make sure throughout the month you guys are doing what's necessary to pull your pick your energy back up. So you have memories, okay? So being very nostalgic throughout the month. Could be a particular person that you're thinking back on, or maybe a situation. Could be just be your life, just thinking back on the past. But whatever it is, you guys are in an energy of being very nostalgic throughout the month. So I feel like this is in regards to a particular person that is still on your mind that maybe you guys can't let go of. And it could be something that you guys already know you need to let go of, but it's hard for you to disconnect. Okay, we'll clarify all of that in just a second here. You have recovery. And listen to your intuition. Wow, you guys have some strong intuitive, like some strong energy here in regards to your intuition, or really paying attention to what you guys really know deep within. I feel like you guys know deep within that someone is not for you, okay? And even though now this could be someone you've already turned your back on, or you are realizing throughout this month that it is a must that you turn your back on this, and whatever memories you guys have, just leaving it as that, as just memories, okay? Now, let's clarify this here. Inner knowing. Let's see, why is inner knowing here? Inner knowing is the will, okay? So it says a time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, fortune is on your side. So I feel like you guys know something is going to turn around for the better, okay? And if you don't know that, Spirit is telling you to really listen to what your intuition telling you. I feel like also this is saying that you guys know that it is time for a change. You know that significant change is needed right now, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune, any of the fixed signs, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo, okay, you could be dealing with. But you guys know it's time for change. And no matter how much you try to resist this change, you cannot ignore this like niggling feeling that you guys feel in your spirit. feel like you guys feel like also you feel that something is about to change. You feel the change coming. Maybe you don't know what it is exactly, but I do feel like some of you guys feel like there's just a shift about to take place, which it is, okay? Why is awareness here, Spirit? Why awareness clarified by the moon. So things that are being that maybe have been in the dark to you, or like kind of shadowy or in the unknown, spirit is really making it very clear to you right now what's going on. So things that may have not been very obvious right now are being very obvious, okay? And even in the sense of them not being really obvious in the physical, they're obvious in the spiritual realm to you, because your intuition has already gave you insight on what's going on, okay? So whatever that is to you, I really feel like it's about a romantic connection here that you guys know, and you are aware that it is a change that needs to take place. You're kind of accepting in the fact that it's time to let memories be memories with a particular person, okay? And realizing that maybe that is all that you have with this person are memories. So you have the moon clarifying awareness. It says important psychic insights, event behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Okay, so things that you are aware of. You're aware that there's certain things that you guys have to change while the Wheel of Fortune is here. You know that there are certain things that your intuition is telling you, and you already know. You kind of already know. All right. Could be Pisces. I don't know if I said that as well. So you guys could be dealing with another Pisces, or that could just be your energy, okay? That's you having the strong psychic insights right now. So I was going to say something else about that. Awareness, and then the moon. But anything that's been hidden from you, the divine is showing it to you, okay? Whether this person is telling you the truth or telling you really what it is, if they're hiding something from you, you guys already know, okay? Like I said, this is why spirit is telling you guys you have deep knowing. You have inner knowing here, you have awareness, and you have listened to your intuition. Because at this point, it's not even about whether you get the evidence to something in the physical. It's about you trusting your intuition enough to know that what you feel deep down is what it is. It's like taking something at face value at this point. Why is memories here? Why is memories here, Spirit? Five of water. Yeah, things not turning out the way you hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. So I feel like you guys really miss somebody. You're reminiscing, like I said, reminiscing on the past, whether that's your past, in your earlier part of your life, or this is like an energy of grieving someone here that you had to turn away from. So you may really be looking at this person pictures a lot, just really thinking back on when things were good or when you guys were in a loving energy. I do feel like you guys really missed someone here and it didn't turn out the way you'd hope. And this could be in regards to why spirit is telling you guys, you know what's going on. So go ahead and make a decision based off of what you know you already intuitively know, okay? Some things, our intuition is just what it is. We don't really need a lot of proof, okay? You see what you see, and then your intuition is already telling you, confirming certain things. So it looks like to me at this point, spirit is telling you, that's enough to know that a change needs to be made. Why is recovery here? So you guys are really taking it hard that maybe this situation is not working out the way you want it. Or you're really taking it hard that you feel like it's a possibility that this person could be hiding certain things from you. Recovery. Recovery is here from the Lovers, okay? Intimate relationship. Carefully weigh your decisions. Good health. So some of you guys are getting over like not feeling well, so you're recovering from that. Or if you do find yourself feeling pretty bad, take your time, do what you need to do to recover. But you will, you will be better. So if you guys have been dealing with some sort of health issues, I do see you getting better and recovering from that in, this month. Now, since the Lovers is here with recovery, this is definitely about you guys trying to recover of some heartbreak or a relationship or someone that you really genuinely love deeply, okay? So this is why you're in this energy here with the memories and the Five of Water, because you guys are, I don't know if you guys are regretting, maybe you're regretting something here, maybe even regardless of whatever it is in this connection, I feel like you guys are regretting it. But I do feel like you're also just regretting the fact that this person or someone is giving you reason to feel like you have to give up on this connection, okay? So Gemini energy, we're dealing with the Gemini. And I want to clarify, listen to your intuition directly. Let's see what we get. Let's clarify that to see, even though we know whatever your intuition is telling you, Spirit is telling you to listen to it, okay? So listen to your intuition, clarify by Two of Air. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So that's why Spirit is saying listen to your intuition, because like I said, there may be some things that you haven't seen physically, but your intuition is on point. It's telling you what it is. And you guys you're ignoring your intuition like, well, maybe that's just me. Maybe those are just my thoughts. But no, Spirit is saying don't continue to pretend or act like there's no problem. Pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. Okay? Justice here. So Libra energy, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. So do what's just, do what's fair. Do what you need to do for you, okay? What messages do we have for Spirit? All tied up in reverse. So you guys are definitely releasing things that are holding you back, or Spirit is requiring you to do that through this month. Okay. What else do we have here? So we have the Garden and the Gate in the reverse. Okay. Higher power. Yeah, told you guys are so intuitively connected right now. And never-ending story. So it's something you guys just keep dealing with and keep dealing with, and your intuition is already telling you what it is. And you're not listening to what your intuition is telling. And Spirit is just like grabbing your attention right now. So the energy messages here, for one, we have All Tied Up, which is number 23. And this is in the reverse. So in the reverse, this card says, this card is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. A previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reverse also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. You have all of the power and clarity. You see that at this point. So untie the bonds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. I feel like that's in regards to relationship, and I also feel like that's in regards to past trauma. So the garden, let's see the affirmation. Let me read the affirmation first. I release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. My life is opening up and I am free to choose my reality. Okay, so the garden and the gate in the reverse says, if this card is reversed, it indicates the happy choice to open the door to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but your readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that they cannot live in a material world, make lots of money, and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. But you now realize that this isn't true. In fact, you can bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavor. And when you do, you'll find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, for joyous synchronicities abound. Okay? I am blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day, in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. So that's the affirmation here. Now, your message for higher power. Okay, so this message here says, conscious contact with a higher power. The presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. This card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life, more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. Told you, spirit has a hold on you guys. Okay, it's calling for you guys. You have too much spiritual connection here for spirit not to be you guys, I guess you're not to be gifted. You guys have to just recognize that you do have a connection with the higher power. Now, the relationship message for that is, it's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. And this person is that. And sometimes people can be very vital to our growth and evolution in negative ways as well as positive ways. So I feel like this is one of those people that very, very vital to your growth, but it came through hurt and pain, okay, and disappointment. It says, tend to your spiritual connection and remain aware of your true nature. Okay, so your next message is never ending story. This message says self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary drama. So there is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing, and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. In this it, it is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, or should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as the victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story. And the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. So that's why Spirit is telling you guys, it's like these past memories that you had. You're thinking about on the past. You're feeling like, you're your story. Maybe this is another failed connection, another failed relationship. And so now it's like you're pitying the situation. You're crying over spilled milk. So Spirit is telling you, just remember that you can change these things. This is not your story. This is not the end all be all. So you can change, all of this that you have going on right now. Just remember that. So the relationship message is sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable the knowledge is. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all of the narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. So forgive yourself for believing all of the narratives, okay? And this is you right here, okay? Thinking back on the past, thinking back on all the things that maybe you felt like you've done wrong, all the things, all the people that have hurt you, all the hurtful words they said, and you're starting to wear that. And Spirit is telling you, you're not that. You're not that story, you're not your past, and you're not your mistakes, okay? So that's why this energy right here with this Five of Cups, things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in the situation, and crying over spilled milk, okay? So you guys I get two different energies here. Crying over spilled milk just because of where you are in your life and your past. And then also about this relationship and this person. So let's get some closing messages here and advice. Let's see what else we have here. Spiritual union, so definitely an emotional disconnect or a breakup or separation. Could also be in regards to you guys not being, divinely connected right now, feeling a spiritual disconnect from the divine. That's why Spirit is telling you guys to get connected with the divine, your higher power. So you have spiritual union and moving on. So clearly moving on from a connection. Some of you guys may have fallen out of love with this person, or just turning your back on the love that they have to offer you. And then you have strength, okay? Leo energy, which is power. Some of you guys could have walked away from someone because you just feel like they didn't step up or be like a grown up. So I really get like a childish person, very childish. Okay. So that was your reading. I really don't even feel the need to clarify any of that because it's really obvious. But as hard as it may be, Pisces, just continue to move forward. Continue to, do what you have to do to disconnect from this connection emotionally because it does look like it's pretty hard. So it is taking a lot of strength. But Spirit is letting you know to at this time where you feel weak or vulnerable, fall back on Spirit, fall back on God. That is the energy that's there for you, and that is why the divine is wanting you to connect to help guide you through this. Okay, you already know what you need to do deep down. What's necessary, and maybe that's what's hard for you. Okay, it's hard figuring certain things out, and Spirit may be showing you a lot of things that you don't want to see right now, even when it comes to yourself, people around you, your past, and it's really difficult to deal with. Okay, but just keep moving forward and keep leaning on the divine for that strength. All right, until next time, Pisces.